Hey everyone, welcome to the Everyday Human Podcast. My name is Eastin, DeVerna. Each day I'll share a reflection written by me and inspired by literature, poetry, music, movies, video games, and more. And after that, I'll share a prompt for you to write your own reflection. Together, we'll explore what it means to be human. Every month, we'll walk a new path, taking a look at life, death, the universe, and everything in between. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad you're here. For more, visit eastindeverna.com or join me on Instagram at _everydayhuman. Hello, everyone. It is May 30th, and today's episode is titled Warning, Deep Well Ahead. This one was inspired by something that I wrote for a video game called Life is But a Dream, and this video game is not made yet. The script is still in progress. Some concept art is done, and I came up with the idea a number of years ago, maybe almost 3 years ago, and I started writing the script. I was messing around with some friends and coworkers from my day job in regards to kind of bringing it to life, and it's kind of had a long journey, but now I'm working slowly on the script and slowly learning how to use RPG Maker with a friend of mine who also really wants to get into video game development, and he's much better at that side of things than I am, and maybe some other developing platforms, but that is a whole other world to me, so I'm kind of trying to focus more on the story for now. But we'll see. It is very cool so far. It will be a type of story-driven RPG. And yeah, we're super early in, but I love the characters so far. And I'll keep you posted as things move along with Life is But a Dream. But for now, here is the quote that inspired today's reflection. And it's said by an NPC, a non-playable character. This old woman who the main character, who is someone named Arcturus, or Arc for short, meets towards the beginning of her journey. And the quote goes like this. In the off chance, no, perhaps it is a good chance that something similar happens to you. I see the pain of loss in your young eyes. Your life has already been touched by death, has it not? And then Arc doesn't say anything. She just says ... The old woman continues. I tell you this, in the hopes that you can learn from my folly, mourn, grieve. That is okay. That is part of who we are as humans. But do not fall too deep into that well, dear child. There are hands down there in the dark waters, hands of despair. They will grab you and pull you under, keeping hold until you've run out of the will to fight. Fall too deep, and there is no way back to the surface. Do not waste your life heartbroken. Wear the scar, and be grateful that you loved so deeply in the first place, that it pains you to lose it. Love those around you, and love the time you have left. Now, let an old lady die in peace with her plants, yes? All right, and here is my reflection. It's a risky thing, loving someone or something, because if you truly love someone, you've given them everything you've got. And should they go? Should they be taken from you? Well, what have you got left? It happens all the time. You hear romantic stories of elderly partners passing away within days of each other. Death by a broken heart. This is something called the widowhood effect. And while there doesn't seem to be a clear medical reason as to why it might happen, it goes to highlight, at the least, just how important love is in our lives. So important that sometimes we can't live without it. And it might be that if you lose someone you dearly loved, that you'll continue on living, in a sense. While you might not die within days or months of that person, you will still be greatly affected. Your entire life will change. Your identity will lose focus. Your meaning and purpose may transform or cease to exist entirely. You will grieve and, at times, despair. And that's okay. It's normal and to be expected. But because you loved so powerfully and with all your being, the risk returns. The risk of being pulled into that great and deep well of despair. When you feel yourself sinking, being pulled down, you've got to fight it with everything you've got. You've got to think of the person you lost. Would they want to see you suffering in such a way? No, not a chance in hell. So, as the unnamed old woman says, don't waste your life heartbroken. Wear the scar of your love. Wear it proud like a badge. Be grateful your heart ever swelled to bursting with love to begin with. Love those who are left here with you, and love the time you have left with them. And there ends today's reflection. And now it's time for your reflection question. So, take out your journal or your napkin pile, or sit by your looking window and ask yourself the following. Am I prepared to lose the one I love most? Are they prepared to lose me? What promise can I make to myself and to them about carrying on? Okay, that's it for today, May 30th. I'll be back tomorrow, May 31st, with another reflection. Have a good one, and take care.